And I think that's the beautiful way to say it is like, okay, what's the Giants' weakest position group on defense? Cornerback. What is one of the Giants' weakest position groups on offense? Wide receiver. Why not draft the one size fits all that helps reinforce both of those, right? You can turn two major weaknesses into arguably two strengths with one player. That's kind of what the Shohei Ohtani of football. That's kind of the correlation. Of course, Ohtani's another worldly talent, and Travis Hunter has a long way to go before he proves it. But let's not act as though like you said before, Travis Hunter is still an underdeveloped receiver, but this dude had an almost 80% reception rate last year for 1,215 yards, 1,258 yards and 15 touchdowns. Like, he had 475 yards after the catch, so, that's, I don't even know, maybe 35%, 40% of his yards were after the catch. But he was one of the best 50-50 ball guys. I mean, he's 6'1", 185. He's not like a massive individual, but he's got some of the best instincts I've ever seen. You see him, some of the catches he makes are jaw-dropping. Some of his ability, his body control in the air, jaw-dropping. Like, this is a player that he's got instincts, he's got physical attributes that they're a gift from God. You know what I mean? Like, you can't teach these things. If he gets better at receiver, he becomes a better route runner. He learns from, Neighbor is a great person to learn from as a route runner too. Like, they could be really good. Imagine those two guys going at it in practice. Like, you're talking about a beautiful situation. And listen, I'm not a big, like I said, it's Cam Ward or nothing for me in the first round. I'm not going quarterback. That's not Cam Ward. I'm taking Travis Hunter if he's there at 3. Like, I'm doing that. That's what I'm doing because he solves two major needs for you. And if not two major needs, at least one major need. And he's going to make your team better. He has an aura to him. He is a perfect fit. He's a good kid. Like, this is a perfect fit for the Giants. And we are missing a monster amount of talent. Like, we need so much help. We need a blue chip prospect. I don't see Sanders as a blue chip prospect, right? I think Cam Ward's borderline blue chip prospect. Like, in last year's class, he's not even a blue chip prospect, right? So, in this year's class he is, just because of the context, and I love Cam Ward and his upside, and I would take him for that upside, but like Travis Hunter, man, like, this is a special individual, and I think people sometimes undersell that. They're like, oh, he's not that good. He's not going to play both. Like, take Abdul Carter, take Mason, and I'd be okay with that, right? But with that being said, I just don't really think it's that difficult of a decision. I think it should be easy. Like, Travis Hunter should be an easy choice if you're the Giants at 3 and Cam Ward's off the board.